Individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car and was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods. Our DUI investigators came to the scene here, and Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment. They did several tests on him. Of course, he did explain the injuries and the surgeries that he had. We did take that into account, but they did do some in-depth roadside tests, and when it was determined, he was placed under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail. At the Martin County Jail, and even on scene, we really weren't suspicious of alcohol being involved in this case, and that proved to be true at the jail. So Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew triple zeros, but when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis test, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we, baby? I have to ask, because we have Tiger Woods out here who is turning over his cars on the main street out there in Florida. Now, he has been arrested, and he was actually, under some kind of custody and was held without bail for a hot minute because he's been arrested for a DUI. Now, before I continue, my darlings, you must be saying to yourself, Fumi, what are you wearing? I am wearing gingham haul. I'm kind of sort of addicted. So let me get up and show you. Just look at the fabulosity of it. I love the ribbons. I love the shoulder. I think it's super, super cute. And then it's a big, beautiful, flouncy dress. Just look. Can you see? I love it. You know what, for me? Let me stand on this. I know anything and everything for you guys. Let me not slip and break my neck here. All right, there we go. Can you see? That's what it looks like. And then these are my foot slippers at home. So I just live and love it. And then just look at the back. Is it not gorgeous? And then if I come back down, this is what it looks like. Yeah, if I come back down, this is what it looks like on the back. All right, my darlings. Let us hear first and foremost from Mr. Donald Trump.
I feel so badly. He's got some difficulty. There was an accident, and that's all I know. Very close friend of mine. He's an amazing person, amazing man, but some difficulty. I don't want to talk about it.
Tiger Woods is in big trouble. He has been arrested yet again for DUI. This happened in Jupiter, Florida, Friday at about 2 o'clock Eastern time. There was a pickup truck that was pulling into a driveway on a 2-lane road, and the pickup truck driver looked in his rear view and saw this Range Rover roaring down the street going really, really fast. Tiger Woods was behind the wheel of that Range Rover. The pickup truck driver tried pulling into the driveway, but the Range Rover was going so fast it clipped the pickup, and the Range Rover flipped over on its side, on the driver's side. Tiger actually got out the passenger side window, and law enforcement showed up quickly. They weren't far away, and it was apparent to cops that Tiger was impaired. He was showing obvious signs, according to the sheriff. So they did some field sobriety tests. At the time, Tiger said, look, I've had numerous surgeries and I have medical problems from it. And that actually goes back to another incident in 2021 where Tiger also flipped his car and he almost lost his leg. But the sheriff says we took his medical issues into account, but he flunked the field sobriety test, so they arrested him. They took him to jail, and they determined he was not under the influence of alcohol. He had a 0.00 when it came to blood alcohol. So the sheriff believes this is medication. And they asked him to take a urine test, and he refused. So refusing is in itself a crime. So they have charged him both with DUI and with failure to take a urine test. By failing to take the urine test, he'll have his license suspended probably for a year. But more seriously is he could get jail time. And what is relevant here is that in 2017, Tiger got another DUI, a previous one, in the same area. And in that case, the authorities say he was under the influence of medication. So he has a previous DUI, and the judge in this case could take that into account in sentencing. It's not a mandatory sentence, but the judge could take it into account, and Tiger could actually get jail time as a result of this. And I referred back to that other incident in 2021 in Southern California where he flipped his vehicle. In that case, the cops were criticized for not doing any kind of a field sobriety test. So Tiger was never charged in that case. But he is in trouble in this case. This is the second DUI, and it appears, at least according to law enforcement, both the result of taking medication and driving at a very high rate of speed. Now, the Masters is in 2 weeks, so given that this just happened, he wasn't injured, nor was the pickup driver, but it would seem unlikely that he would compete in the Masters given the backdrop of all of this. So again, Tiger Woods in jail at the time we're doing this. He has to spend at least 8 hours in jail before they're able to bail him out. But Tiger is in trouble.
Remember, Tiger, for me, Tiger, you know what, wait, hold on. Tiger, in 2009, a car accident and subsequent cheating scandal was a major turning point in Tiger Woods' personal life and career, revealing a chaotic period that began with him crashing his Cadillac Escalade into a fire hydrant and a tree in his Florida driveway. The incident occurring on Thanksgiving night in 2009 triggered a massive media scandal regarding his serial infidelity. The 2009 car crash cheating scandal. The incident was November 27, 2009 in Windermere, Florida. Woods crashed his vehicle at approximately 2:30 a.m. It's funny because this incident that he had was also about 2-ish in the afternoon. Initial findings: police found Woods lying in the street, having been removed from the car by his then wife Ellen, who used a golf club to break the windows. The scandal: in the following days, it was revealed that the crash occurred immediately after his wife discovered evidence of his extramarital affairs on his phone. Woods was cited for careless driving. He paid a $164 fine and faced accusations of having affairs with over a dozen women, leading to a public apology, a break from golf, and a divorce from the wife. Subsequent incidents and recent news: 2017 arrest. Woods was arrested for driving under the influence, DUI, in Jupiter, Florida, after being found asleep at the wheel with 5 prescription drugs and marijuana in his system. He later pleaded guilty to reckless driving. In 2021, car crash. In February of 2021, Woods was involved in a serious single vehicle rollover crash in Los Angeles, which required jaws of life equipment to extract him. He suffered severe leg injuries and was fortunate to survive. 2026. According to the latest reports, March 27th, Woods was involved in another rollover car crash in Jupiter Island, Florida, after clipping another vehicle for which he was charged a DUI. The way I look at it, Tiger has an inner turmoil. He has an inner turmoil. He has a trauma. He has an inner trauma that he has not gone to therapy for. And he's taking all of these prescriptions because it's not alcohol, in this case anyway, where he's going through a lot of pain. Again, the Masters, which he was supposed to compete in, I don't know whether he still will. He will most probably have been released by now. And I think for me and a lot of us, we see this hugely talented individual that we are so proud of, that did so well in a sport that you don't necessarily see people of color, in a sense. And he was that standout guy. And I loved him. And I rooted for him. And you love to see people do well. You really do. We need the representation because whether you like it or not, you're an inspiration. So there's a sadness when you read stuff like this because you can see the crash and burn. And for me, I fear that let him live. Let him live for his children. Let him come over above through this fire. Whatever torment, whatever demon, whatever is bothering him, let him come through this because we are not perfect. None of us are perfect. We are all terribly flawed human beings. And we make mistakes. And we have our addictions. And we have our compulsions. Tiger, get a driver. You're not able to drive. And you think you're in your correct faculties to maneuver a machine that could ultimately kill you. Don't do that. Don't do that. For those that love you, they're the ones that suffer. In a way, you are suffering now from what I don't know. We only know you as a collective for your success. But that does not mean that you are failing or struggling in other aspects of your life. The older I get, the more I see it for what it is. We're all human beings. Nobody has superstar power. You have superstar talent. And that superstar talent, all of us have talent. But these people have found their superpower. They found the key. And they opened their door. And they excelled at what they were good at. Remember now, what they were good at. But they are struggling in other aspects of their lives. And that goes for every single one of us. I can sit out here. I live for it. For the talk show, entertainment, laughing, fashion, beauty, skincare. Believe it. I can do it in my sleep. I can improv. I am good at it. I am gifted at it. Trust me when I tell you, I struggle in other aspects of my life, of which I see other people do it with ease. That's why there's a lot of humility at my doorstep, because I know I'm not far from perfect, but I do try. And because of that, I also have empathy. I have empathy because Tiger is going through something. No normal human being would do this again and again and again and get a rap sheet that is now getting as long as his success in golf. That's what's sad. That's what's heartbreaking, because we want the best for you, but it's only you that can do it for you. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you, love you, love you, love you, Tiger. Bless you. Praying for you, brother.
Guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking